And just like the superfood, I'm for sale at Trader Joe's.
Let us be your guide to these 15 things you should be buying at Trader Joe's. If you want quality, tasty, and affordable food, Trader Joe's is the place to go.
Oh, I would love a Trader Joe's.
Pasta.
Ooh, someone likes pasta.
Obviously, you can buy pasta pretty much anywhere. Every grocery store is going to have a shelf or two of generic brand pasta, but at Trader Joe's, it's a whole other story. If you carefully scan the pasta section, you will come across really tasty and worthy choices, each with their own selling points. They have all sorts of options, from whole grain to organic, gluten-free to quinoa-based pasta in every shape, color, and size imaginable. They even have black pasta. You can find the classic spaghettini, rotini, macaroni, but also some less common kinds like the vegetable radiatore and the red lentil sedanini.
Whoa! So many choices, Maggie!
No matter the pasta fix you're looking for, you're sure to find the right one that'll suit your craving, all for very reasonable prices. To fill up on the best carbs possible, Trader Joe's is the place to be.
I would have gone to Dubai with that shake I met at Trader Joe's.
Teeny tiny avocados.
It's an avocado pit with a little bit of avocado still on it.
How many times have you found yourself guilty of buying a whole bag of avocados only to find that the next day half of them have already gone bad? Probably too many times to count. These things ripen quicker than anything else, so unless you plan on making a huge family-sized guacamole, a bag can be a bit much. Cue the teeny tiny avocados from Trader Joe's.
Here, have an avocado.
Yay!
As Trader Joe's says, the teeny tiny avocados are a fantasy come true for true avocado aficionados. Available for the teeny tiny price of $2.99, they're almost always perfectly ripe when you buy them, and don't go bad as quickly. Gone are the days when you had to witness your poor avocados sitting on your counter going to waste. Now you can buy your bag without worry. Plus, you have to admit, they're cute as a button.
It's so cute.
Frozen meals.
Awaiting a future in frozen food products.
Sometimes you just don't feel like cooking, and when that happens, Trader Joe's is there to offer you some of the best frozen meals around. The most popular, and one of the tastiest, is their selection of frozen dumplings. The soup dumplings are all filled with chicken or pork and mixed in a warm, savory broth that's tasty enough to make you forget they were once frozen. You don't need to order takeout ever again. It's as if Trader Joe's does it for you.
I've got a freezer full of shumai from Trader Joe.
Another pretty iconic option in the frozen food aisle is the cauliflower gnocchi, as well as the cauliflower pizza crust, which has sold more than 10 million times. And of course, these are just the tip of the iceberg of frozen meals offered at Trader Joe's. All you need to know is that you should definitely consider buying your frozen meals there.
Trader Joe's, 3 for $10. Score.
Take a second to show us some love and hit that like button. You're the best. Now, moving on, seasonings.
Peppercorns and mustard seed and other seasonings.
Trader Joe's might not be the place to go if you want to fill up on your regular run-of-the-mill seasonings like garlic powder or paprika. You can find those anywhere. No, Trader Joe's is the place to go if you want to try out delicious, creative new seasonings. Seasoning salt, Duca, 21 seasoning salute, the list goes on and on.
Go on.
But one of the most notable would have to be the Everything But the Bagel Sesame Seasoning Blend. It's the perfect seasoning for fish, poultry, steak, or even eggs, avocado toast, hummus, literally everything. The flavors are inspired by the garlicky flavor of their beloved Everything Bagels, and it's made with salt, sesame seeds, poppy seeds, and dried minced onion and garlic. So if you want to enjoy the taste of Everything Bagels without the actual bagel, look no further. You've found your solution.
So, who found the solution?
Peanut butter-filled pretzel.
A peanut butter and pretzel sandwich?
Usually when you think about combining pretzels with something, chocolate is probably the first thing that comes to mind. And while this combo is as iconic as it gets, there is another pair that could become just as famous: pretzels and peanut butter.
Amazing!
Trader Joe's peanut butter-filled pretzels pretty much make snack time as good as it can get. They've been a customer favorite year after year and have become sort of a staple for the chain. You think of Trader Joe's, you think of the peanut butter-filled pretzels. The nuggets come either salted or unsalted and are filled with real smooth peanut butter. And these yummy snacks can be yours for only $2.49. Just imagine dipping one of these in a bowl of melted chocolate. It must be heaven on earth.
It's delicious.
sparkling apple cider vinegar beverages.
Can we open up some sparkling apple cider?
Drinking apple cider vinegar has been associated with a lot of health benefits. Aiding with weight loss, lowering blood sugar, and managing diabetes are all associated with this sour drink made from fermented apples and yeast. Recently this year, Trader Joe's decided to hop on the bandwagon and release its own line of the drink, the organic sparkling apple cider vinegar beverages. These drinks are offered in flavors like ginger lemon and lemon strawberry, and all have the same amount of healthy bacteria, probiotics, and enzymes, just without any of the bitter taste.
It's a healthy mix.
Of course, there is a whole lot of sugar in each one too, so it should be taken in moderation. Available for $1.69 a can, these sparkling apple cider vinegar beverages will make you fall in love with apples all over again. Not sure if one a day will keep the doctor away, though.
Turns out an apple pie a day does not keep the doctor away.
Pizza crust.
You can have my pizza crust.
Trader Joe's is all about offering its customers the best products at the best prices possible. It's also all about convenience, which is why Trader Joe's Pizza Crust is one of the best and most delicious lifesavers for busy weeknights. If you're a sucker for pizza, but you're tired of ordering out all the time, or you simply don't have the skills to make your own crust, Joe's has got you covered. The huge pre-made pizza crusts can yield about 4 to 6 slices each, and all you need to do is brush on a little bit of oil, add your toppings of choice, place it in the oven, and voila! You have yourself a crisp, customized, homemade pizza for a really great value.
Pizza.
Ready in about 8 minutes and coming in at about $1.50 each, you get way more than a bang for your buck. Pizza night just got way more interesting.
I like pizza.
Pizza? Where's pizza?
Grilled vegetables.
To Vegisaurus Lex Vegisaurus.
Trader Joe's doesn't only cater to your pizza and frozen meal needs, but it also shines in the veggies department. It's not everyone who has access to a nice outdoor space to grill their favorite vegetables, so the simply dressed grilled vegetables are bound to come in handy next time you want to impress your guests.
Impress me.
There's just something so magical about grilling, and with those grill marks already on the veggies, they'll look and taste just like the real deal. Inside the package, you will find a mix of grilled zucchini, yellow squash, red onion, and mini bell pepper, dressed with red wine, vinegar, salt, garlic, and pepper. These are the perfect addition to any side dish, or even as a topping for just about everything, from steak to rice.
Study hard and eat more vegetables.
Mini French baguettes.
Marie! The baguettes! Hurry up!
Baguettes go great with so many things, as an appetizer or with dinner, paired with cheese, oil, fresh vegetables, or even just a little butter. You can also prepare some pretty killer sandwiches as well. However, as versatile as a baguette can be, it also doesn't stay fresh for very long. Most of the time, you probably end up throwing away half the baguette after it becomes rock hard.
Actually, the baguette of destiny, because this year we're throwing caution to the wind.
Trader Joe's has the best alternative to avoid the waste, the mini French baguettes. These little breadsticks only need to be popped into the oven for a couple of minutes before you can enjoy a thin and crisp crust with a soft and chewy inside. Not only will they taste truly authentic, you'll feel like you're at an actual Parisian bakery. But the best part? They're also really affordable and come frozen, so no more wasting the goods.
Waste of food, waste of time, you get it.
Organic watermelon fruit spread.
What's next? A watermelon?
If you like something a little fruitier on your toast in the morning, then you're probably familiar with jams, jellies, and marmalades of all kinds. From strawberry, raspberry, grape, and mandarin, the possibilities seem endless. But in case you were getting a little sick of your regular selection, Trader Joe's sells something much more interesting, an organic watermelon fruit spread. Yes, a spread made of everybody's favorite summer fruit. Trader Joe's describes this concoction as sweet, summery, and refreshing as the melon itself.
Mess with me on watermelon there.
You know what else is sweet about it? The price. A 10-ounce jar goes for $2.69, which is a rather small price to pay to experience the taste of summer in every bite. To up your breakfast game a little bit, smear this pretty and pink sweet spread on your carb of choice, or better yet, swirl it into your oatmeal, and you will have the ultimate summer snack.
We ate the watermelon.
Soy chorizo.
I helped them pick out a chorizo.
Trader Joe's does a lot of things well, as we've already seen so far, and as it turns out, it also competes when it comes to their vegan selections too. The soy chorizo is a favorite among vegans for obvious reasons, but those who like meat have had nothing to complain about so far either. Soy chorizo is so easy to prepare and can be used in many recipes, all ridiculously yummy tasting. Anything from lentil and chorizo soup, cheesy taco pasta, and even bean dips. You can use this bad boy in just about anything.
I can be anything that you could ever.
One bite of this spicy and zesty soy is enough to understand what the fuss is all about. And since it's vegetable-based and not meat-based, it doesn't spoil so easily, meaning you can stock up on the stuff whenever you see it. The oil and spices protect the chorizo from going bad quickly, making this the perfect fridge stocker.
Oh my god, my fridge is chaos.
Cereal.
I'm super cereal.
If you're a cereal in the morning kind of person, chances are you most likely already have a favorite brand. Whether it's of the sugary variety or a more high-fiber one, you know what you like. Well, if by chance you still want to enjoy the taste of your cereal but are tired of paying ridiculous prices just to get the brand name, head over to Trader Joe's and you just might be amazed.
Wow.
By opting for Trader Joe's brands, you not only save a significant amount of money, but you can also discover new flavors. For instance, you can score a giant box of Joe's O's, a Cheerios copycat, for under $2, which is more than half of the price of a regular box anywhere else. Looking for a little sweetness? The peanut butter puffins will be waiting for you with a modest amount of added sugar and a delicious taste. In other words, stocking up on cereal at Trader Joe's is not a bad idea at all.
Would you like a JoJo? It's just like an Oreo, but Trader Joe's style.
Cold brew latte dessert bars.
Where's my jumbo latte?
The first official popsicle was invented following a happy accident one cold night in the San Francisco Bay Area. The entrepreneurial spirit of an 11-year-old boy led to a whole new genre of treat that is now beloved by children all around the world. But frozen treats on sticks shouldn't be just for kids, right? This is why Trader Joe's combined the world of frozen treats and coffee culture together by coming out with a grown-up version of these fruity popsicles, the Cold Brew Latte Dessert Bars. They're the perfect frozen treat for every coffee lover and kid at heart.
Iced coffee? Tell me it's iced coffee.
The cold brew used to craft these frozen treats has the same robust flavors that make a great cup of coffee and is carefully blended with cream, milk, and sugar. Basically, it's just like the latte you would get from your local coffee house, only frozen and on a stick. Even though the bars are advertised as an afternoon snack or an after-dinner dessert, with cold brew as the main ingredient, there is no reason why you couldn't indulge in one of these to replace your morning coffee, right? Makes sense to us.
Of course coffee wakes you up in the morning.
So many butter spread.
That's it. Spread that butter with the force.
We've talked about the very surprising and very yummy watermelon spread for those times you want something fruity, but what about when you want something decadent? Don't worry, Trader Joe's has got your back when your sweet tooth is aching. With a huge selection of butter spreads, you can be sure to find one that will check off every box on your list.
How long is this list?
Want something extra sweet? You can go with Speculoos Cookie Butter, a spread made with the popular cookies. It's even available in a crunchy version. Feeling a little more festive? Why not go with Trader Joe's Pumpkin Butter, a much spicier and much sweeter version of traditional pumpkin? If these are still not suitable for your craving, there's always the Cinnamon Bun Spread. It tastes just like the inside of a gooey cinnamon roll, but spread on a piece of toast or a pancake. In any case, the choice is yours.
I choose you.
Shredded cheese.
And of course, shredded cheddar cheese.
In general, the shredded prepackaged cheese sold in stores is not always worth it. However, at Trader Joe's, you'll be happily surprised by the quality and price of the unexpected cheddar cheese.
Oh,
cheddar cheese girl. Cheddar cheese.
This particular cheese has been deemed one of the best cheeses you can buy anywhere by many food blogs, magazines, and devoted cheese lovers. With a smooth and creamy texture and a slight hint of Parmesan, the unexpected cheddar cheese will go perfectly with any meal you prepare, from topping salads, soups, and cheesy lasagna. You can find 8-ounce bags of the stuff for around $5, the cheesy deal of a lifetime.
Patty melt, real cheesy.
Got a Trader Joe's favorite to pass along? Let us know. And tap or click another great video, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell.